Hello, peace, everyone. Today, we are going to be talking about what we can do when we are unable to do the things everyone else is doing. I know it sounds so abstract, right? But I promise it's going to make sense.
From beautiful seas to flourishing legacies.
So, in the context of being a Muslim woman, there are some of us who might not be able to fast during the month of Ramadan. They might not be able to do certain acts of worship or even certain things which help us to grow and help us to come closer to that self that I speak so much about, that true self, that self which is under all of those blinders, right? So, what do we do? And a friend of mine came to me a few years ago, actually, and it was Ramadan, and she felt really, really, really upset. And I remember asking her, like, what's wrong? And it's Ramadan, everyone should be happy, excited, right? And she said to me that she couldn't fast. And I remember thinking to myself, well, that sounds really hard. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't fast. But as I began to learn and to grow and to just grow in myself and just to gain more knowledge, an understanding came. And it was this idea that, you know, fasting, the whole point of bettering ourselves, the whole point of Ramadan is to sustain habits and and be consistent in them continuing. And the sign of our Ramadan, the holy month of Ramadan, our worship being accepted is when we carry on that worship even after Ramadan. And that is not just the fasting, it is the worshiping, it is the reading Quran, it is so many other things, it is all of these things, it is being kinder to someone, it's cooking more often, it's everything, right? But what we tend to focus on is the fasting. And I'm going to read you something that I wrote in my book, The Woke Writer. And this is where I talk a little bit about change, because there's a whole chapter on change and growing. And it says that great change does not happen in a day or a month. To become the woman that you want to be takes consistency and intention. No matter how small your steps seem, you are still moving forward. You are a brilliant woman, and the world needs more people who can truly want to be better humans in a healthy way. Please acknowledge and celebrate each step, and may our Creator make your path one of ease and one full of blessings. Amen. So that's the idea that whatever you do, even if it isn't fasting, as long as it is something small and it is something consistent and something that you can continue, then do it and keep doing it and keep consistent in that one thing, because that is the true marker of sincerity, consistency. So I wish you the best. I know that this was a short one, but I just wanted to give inspiration to some of our sisters who are unable to fast. I remember there was a period where I hadn't fasted for a long time. And when I did, I had these severe headaches and it was almost impossible for me to fast. And the feeling of not being able to fast is so scary, right? And you kind of build yourself up to that. But then some of us are just unable to fast in general because of health conditions. And that is absolutely okay, because there are so many things that we can keep doing and still do in order to become the best version of ourselves in coming closer to our Creator. And I pray that this month is one which is full of those blessings and full of ease for you. Amen. So please leave in the comments, are you able to fast? What do you get out of fasting? If you are unable to fast, then what do you do instead? What works for you? What advice can you give to anyone who is watching this video, listening to this podcast? We'd love to hear from you. Have a beautiful and have a blessed day, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and stay blessed.